We'll start the recording. All right. I should make myself bigger. I can see myself. All right. So hopefully everyone is well this morning. And we will, as always, start in our seated mountain pose. You can see your toes beyond your knees. Toes are slightly pigeon-toed. Knees are facing forward, feet are facing forward, belly button's facing forward. Feel your clavicles. Okay, you can give a little knock to your clavicles. Feel how that feels. And then take your hands away, feel the continuing tingle that you might be feeling if you tapped hard enough. And we'll bring the shoulders up to the ears, shoulders back and down, upper arms against the ribs, palms up. Tap each finger against the thumb. How are your fingers this morning? And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Rest your backs of your hands on your thighs. Take one index finger, push your chin a little bit back, so chin is over sternum, ears are over shoulders, head is parallel to the floor. As best you can today, right now. And close your eyes. How are your eyelids? Close your lips. Keep the molars apart. How are your jaws this morning? Let's do a little WC field. So lips way over to this side. You can look over that way. And then to the middle. Take a breath. And lips over this way. Look this way. And close your eyes. Maybe you saw some chickadees, maybe not. And just observe your body. How are you feeling right now? Brace your abs. Have them as flat as they can be. Belly button is in. Even if you have an outie, it's an innie right now. And start to breathe. Take your right hand to the belly, right thumb to the belly button, and inhale deeply and fully into your belly as if you're blowing a balloon. And then exhale, give a little push in, get rid of all that air in the balloon. Then inhale again. And push, 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 push. Let's warm up the sternum a little bit. Elbows are soft, knees are soft, everything is soft. How's your neck today? Oh. How are your eyelids when you shake your head? No, no, no. 4 more breaths, total breaths. So that will be inhale and exhale is a full breath. So we'll inhale to the count of 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale when you need it. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, big puff. And look at the fingers. Put your hands on your thighs, just feel your body. How are you feeling? How are you this morning? And wiggle the toes. How are the feet? Like slap the upper parts of the body, of the feet down, alternating with the heels glued to the floor. And then one heel up, other heel up, 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 up. Feel how your feet feel, wiggle the toes. Make your feet as wide as they can be. Wide rectangles. Okay, so we're going to start warming up the spine. So we'll do cat and cow in the chair. Hands are on the quads, toes are still facing forward, slightly pigeon-toed, which engages the inner thighs as muscles, as I think most of you know. And we're going to come into cow. So chin goes down and chin comes up, parallel to the floor or slightly higher. And your belly is somewhere very close to your thumbs. This is cow. Take a breath. And chin down, shoulders up, round the shoulders. Angry cat or Halloween cat. Shoulders are very close to the ears. And again, come forward as you inhale. And exhale back. And come forward, chin up. And put the lower lip over the upper lip. Feel that nice stretch of your throat muscles. And you can look up, look at where the ceiling and the wall meet, and then come back down as you exhale. And back up. Nice big inhale and kiss the ceiling. I did 4 times. Maybe I won't need a facelift. Okay, if we do this every day, could be magic. Okay, we're going to start with the cat on the wheel. So chin goes forward, belly is touching the thumbs, head goes back. You're making a dynamic cat on the wheel 4 times. Push on the feet, inhale up, exhale down. And then other way, so forward with the chin, in with the chin, inhale up, exhale down. You can blow. And stamp the feet, shake the arms. Just feel your body. Feel what you're feeling. Maybe you're getting a little sweaty. I am. It's a more humid day. Okay, so we'll start with the right hand. We're going to make gentle fists. And with the thumb out, start to roll the wrists. 4 times in one direction, 4 times in the other. Let your eyes follow the thumb. Float down. Very nice. We'll go to the left. So left hand comes up, thumb is out. Follow that thumb with your eyes, the thumbnail. 4 in one direction, 4 in the other. Are you hearing a little clicking? I am. And rest. You can shake out the hands. In fact, let's take the right wrist with the index finger and the thumb of the left hand and make your right hand as limp as it can be and shake. Okay, rest. Just notice how easily you can do it or not. And you might actually, if it's hard for you to shake your wrist like that, you can do the other one while I'm talking, shake. You might just discuss that with your doctor because it might mean something about your muscles. Alrighty, so rest for a minute, a few seconds. And we're gonna hold up the right upper arm, flex the hand as if you're holding, that giant china plate with the pie, not with the pie, don't worry about the pie. So, in fact, don't worry about the plate either. So we're just gonna go around, think about your inside of the wrist is feeling finger paint. So we're going around in 4 circles and trying to keep the palm up when it's up. And the elbow is pretty much staying still and rest. So that is actually working some of the muscles around the elbow. Okay, so we go to the other side, hold your arm, upper arm, flex your palm so that you're in the finger paint with the inside of the left hand this time. And around 4 times. And then the other way. Very nice, rest. And notice if you're feeling other parts of your arm when you're doing it on the other side. I was feeling something on this arm. Okay, we're gonna do some swimming. This is getting to be summer. So we're gonna start going forward with the crawl. And start with your right hand. And you're gonna cup your hands because in the water you have to push the water with your cupped hands and you're looking over to the right and arm goes forward as the left hand pushes the water. And so you might think about breathing, inhaling on one side, exhaling on the other side. So, inhale there, exhale there. Really scoop the water. And feel how that felt. Something's cracked in me. Okay, so that was the crawl going forward. Now we're going to do the backstroke. So again, start with your right, scoop the water, and then back. Think about inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Okay, so think about how you are feeling at the moment. How are your shoulders today? How's your neck? Even though we didn't say specifically this was neck work, you were using your neck quite a bit if you were actually looking from side to side. Okay, so now we're going to do the breaststroke. So the fingers are touching, maybe your big knuckles are touching like this. Maybe, I don't know how you do the breaststroke. Engage your abs. I'm going to push the water away, chest goes forward. And then come forward, even though this is not exactly a breaststroke, and back. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Okay, so rest. And notice your sinuses. How are they today? We could do a little tapping like we did with the clavicles. Let's tap with the middle knuckles of the fingers, your cheekbones. So just a little bit, close your eyes, feel how that feels. Maybe 2 full breaths worth. Just feel how that feels. Check your toes, stamp out a little if you like. And your feet can be pretty much where you want them to be. It's not important except that they face forward, and these are facing forward. Okay, side stroke, and then we're done with the swimming. So we're gonna start with your right hand is pulling the water away, your left hand is going up, and you're looking at the left hand. And then put the flowers together, or however you learned, a side stroke, and then opposite. And exhale. And this way. And this way. And out. Wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers, fix your clothes. And how are you feeling? Just think about that. Okay, so let's see what else I was thinking about that I forgot last time. Okay, so we're gonna do some cheekiness, which I think is really always important. So I'm gonna squeeze the glutes, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Feel what you're feeling in your thighs, in your quads when you do that. And then relax. With control and not fast, slowly, okay? Take a breath and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You got a tiny bit taller, squeeze, squeeze. Feel what's happening to your core. And then release. We'll do that one more time. Take a breath and squeeze, squeeze both sets of glutes. And then release. Okay, so go back and forth, just back and forth on your sitting bones. And go to the right. Lift up the left leg. Put the left foot down, just come back to neutral. Take a breath. And put the weight, your weight is going to the left. Lift up the right leg. Take a nice big breath and then back to neutral. Do that one more time. Just feel how you're feeling. Just go back and forth a bit in between. Take a breath and over to the right. Lift up the leg, left leg. And down. Nice big breath. And over to the right, to the left, lift up the right leg. And down. So if you've breathed, when you move to the one side, you lift the leg up, then you exhale, then you inhale again before you move, and then when you move, you exhale. All right, so good old Kegels. Take a nice big breath and squeeze those Kegels. Now you didn't get any taller, just the way you were. which is perfect. And release very slowly, very mindfully. Take a breath and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Stop the flow of urine. And inhale, release. We'll do the sneeze practice. So take a breath and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And when you breathe, you've got some pollen in there or something, and you start to go ah, 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 choo. Somebody needs to mute. Everybody should be muted. Okay, and then release. That was a nice sneeze though. Okay, we'll do one more practice. So take a nice breath. Now squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the kegels. And maybe you're feeling work, I hope you are, in your thighs, in your quads, and the other muscles. And there's that pollen. Ah, 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 choo. And then release the kegels. Okay, very, very nice. All right, so we're going to take a walk on the chair. This is very important. If you can get on the floor, please do this with your legs out. Very important. To be able to move your lower body without your upper body. It will help. I'm sure I told you 15 million times, but my mother-in-law would be in her wheelchair. She would want to get into the bed, leave the wheelchair, and she had no strength in her glutes and her thighs. And so she would want to magically get onto the bed, but she would slither to the floor and hurt herself, cut her legs, cut her skin. So I tried to teach her how to do this. So you walk, and you can use your heels right now. So walk, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're at the very, very edge of the chair. Like almost on your leg, almost where the leg and the glutes meet. So you're that far forward. And then back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is also very good core work. Very good for your abs. All righty. So now we're going to lift up the feet. And it's harder. Yes, it is. Take a breath and one side, other side, other side, other side. Glutes working. Okay, that was 8. And back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're way in the back of the chair. You've made real nice progress. I hope you all can do this now. A lot of people can't do it initially. All right, so we're going to get up from the chair. And we're going to get up 10 times. So wherever you want your hands, you can use your arms if you like. Hands on the thighs, Aladdin, arms out, whatever you want to do, please do. And we bring, of course, we bring our heels back so they're under the middle of the thighs. Get yourself together. You can walk, tushy walk up the chair so you have a little more, it's a little easier to get out of the chair than if you're way, way back. Remember that. If you're way back, it's quite hard. In fact, let's do that. Bring yourself back. You can even take away your pillow. Sit way back in the chair. Put your arms out. Come up. I hope you all can do it anyway, like this. But it is easier if you want to be, if you're practicing to be in the middle of the chair. And of course, if you're against the wall, that's the safest, because then the chair can't move. All right, we're gonna do 10 of them. So, however you want to start, we will start together. Take a breath, and up and down. Inhale up, look up, exhale down or below. That was 4. This is 8 for me. This is 9 for me. We're going to stay. Turn your palms out, wiggle, wiggle the knees, bounce on the knees a little bit. Notice how your shoulders are. Maybe you can't get your hands up, your arms up this high. That's fine. Start to push, as in water. Push, push, push. And shake the arms, wiggle, wiggle, shimmy, shimmy. Shake the legs. How are you feeling? All righty. So we're going to do a number of things in standing. And of course you can use the wall or your chair, however you want to. I'll use the wall just to remind you how to stand and practice your standing mountain pose. So your heels are about 2-3 inches away from, maybe 2 inches away from the wall. Knees are soft. Feet are slightly pigeon-toed. Knees and pelvic girdle, of course, is facing forward. You can feel, and just slide back and forth. You can feel your pelvic girdle against the wall. Lift the shoulders to the ears, put them down. Your upper arms are against the wall, elbows are against the wall, palms are forward. Back of the skull is against the wall if you can. And maybe if you've been doing your lovely stretches in bed every day or many times, maybe your alignment is a little better. So your palms are forward, your head is touching. Just shake your head, no, no, no. Feel your skull against the wall lightly. Going back and forth. Close your eyes. Chin is parallel to the floor as best it can be today, right now. Knees are soft. Wiggle the fingers. Just feel what you're feeling. Wing bones are against the wall if you can. And let's put the thumbs against the wall. So palms are facing forward and thumbs are touching the wall if you can right now. Okay, bounce a little bit, keep the knees soft, feel what you're feeling. Remember, please, that we don't want pain ever. We don't want discomfort. When you're doing this, it is different maybe from what you practice yourself or how you stand, but we're trying to teach alignment, teach the bones and the muscles how to be for your best posture, best alignment, and you want to be, though, comfortable. So I know that some might be a little bit of an oxymoron, I don't know. So, but try to be as comfortable as you can in these poses, because then they will be more usable. Otherwise, you'll say, oh no, I don't like how I feel when I do that. So modify it for yourself so you will do it and practice. Okay, so here we are. I've been talking a lot, so we've been standing here for quite a bit. Anyone who wants to, of course, and maybe I will encourage all of you to try to do it freestanding. How are you feeling right now? Standing, and you all stand, you all walk. So look to the left, forward, look to the right, forward, left ear to left shoulder and up, right ear to right shoulder and up, chin down, chin up, and just shake your head, no, 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 yes, 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 and the good old maybe. Hold those trays as high as you can right now, feel how you're feeling, and then put them back down on the table. Okay, so wiggle, wiggle. We're going to use the back of the chair. So get your chair, or of course, if you can and you want to use the wall, that's great. So I'm facing this way so you can see me better. But your chair is probably in front of you and you're behind it. All right, so we are about arm's length away from the chair. Feel how you're feeling. Bounce a little bit, keep the knees soft. Okay, so your hands are not gripping. Your fingertips are just touching the chair, knowing where the chair is. And of course, if you need it, it's right there. Okay, because we're going to start doing some balance. And we're going to lean over to, this is my right side. I'm putting my weight on my right side, lifting the left knee up, or kickstand, whatever is good for you today. You can do a little tree, or just have your knee up, brace your abs, see if you can take that hand away. You're finding a place to stare at, maybe on your wall or in front of you on the floor. And take a breath. When you can, let go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And put the foot down, shake out. How did you do today? You know. And if you had extra coffee today, maybe your balance is a little more off. If you were exercising before you came to yoga, maybe you're just a little revved up. You know that about yourself. Okay? So other side, of course, knees are soft, brace the abs, find your place to stare at. Lengthen the toes. So lengthen the toes on your other foot, which is my left that you're looking at. And I found my place to stare at. I'm not locking my knee. Okay? Don't lock knees. And bring up your leg or kickstand or whatever you're doing to try to practice on the left leg as the planted leg. So here you are. I took my right hand away, put it on the quad. Can be whatever, wherever you want. Let go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put your hand back. Shake out. So one side, my left side is typically weaker. It was pretty good today. All righty. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little dynamic balance practice. So bend the knees, toes are forward, slightly pigeon-toed, you know. And just rock back and forth before we do anything else. You're using your whole foot. Feel all those toe pads. Feel the heels. Make your feet as wide as they can be. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use one finger, the index finger of my right hand, because I'm gonna start lifting my left leg. So I'm finding my place to stare at, leg comes up, taps, back, taps. So up, tap, back, tap. See if you can do it without holding on. One more time. And shake out. And you can imagine, we're not going to do it, but you can imagine if you're moving your head in the 7 ways that we have practiced, it's going to be different and harder to keep your balance. That's all good practice. All righty, get yourself together, other side. My left index finger, putting my weight on the left leg, knee is soft, finding my drishti, my place to stare at, my focal point, and we're going to bring up, tap, back, so knee goes down and tap, up, tap, knee down, tap, up, and back, up, and back. So notice when your knee wanted to straighten and lock. I just think that's interesting. All right, so we're going to do, last week we worked on Warrior 1. This week we're going to work on Warrior 2. So I'm going to move some things away. I'm going to use the wall. The wall is great to use. So if you have a wall, if you don't, that's great too. It's really great. Okay. So I have my feet are not touching the wall. My pelvic girdle is against the wall, engaging my abs. Nothing else is touching the wall, just my pelvis. Okay? So we're going to, torso is forward. We're going to start bringing your left leg will go over to the left and point to the left. So here you are. You were in standing mountain pose. Now you are with the left leg pointing to the left and bend the left leg. So if you want to, maybe you want to bring your right heel over to the right a little bit more. So your toes are pointing toward 2 o'clock. Here's your clock. Okay? Your torso is still forward, and you can feel, I can feel this side pelvis, which would be your left side, still against the wall. Bring my arms out, shoulder height, elbows are soft, and of course, if this is not good for you today, don't do it. Or keep your arms somewhere else. Modify for yourself. Okay, so we're bending the forward knee. Left knee is going to the left. Still, torso is facing front. Turn the head. Look at the left thumb. Point the left thumb up. I can also right now I feel my, what would be your left pelvis and left wing bone, scapula, against the wall. And I'm looking forward and I'm feeling this nice stretch in the groin area of the perineum. And breathe. Lift the toes, make sure they're as long and flat as they can be today right now. And bring the arms down, just rest. Okay, we're still on this side because we're going to do a little bit of aerobic stuff here. But I do want to show you, if anybody is away from the wall, you might have your chair here. You still have this stance. Your belly button is facing forward. Back knee is soft, but it wants to lock. So just be aware of that. Front knee is bent. Arms are out. Palms are out. You're looking at that thumb. But this shoulder stays where it is. And this arm is back. Okay, so you're pretty much across shoulder height. All right, so if you're against the wall, that's fine. You'll figure it out. We're going to bring your left arm to the left thigh and the right arm forward. So this is thunder, could be called thunder warrior. And then we're bringing the right arm back to the right thigh, left arm up. And this is the glorified warrior. So take a breath and forward with the back hand. Bring the back hand back, front arm up. Nice inhale, and we'll do it 2 more times. Blow when you're out here. Inhale when you're up. And 1 more time. And up. Okay, so toe, heel, shake out, feel what you're feeling. Probably tired, I am. Okay, bounce a little bit. Of course, we're going to do it on the other side. This is warrior 2. So I'm going to do it freestanding, bringing your right leg forward, right knee forward, back leg. I want it back a little bit more. It is now facing the clock. So it'll be 2 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Okay? Torso is facing forward. Arms are out, shoulder height. Relax the shoulders, wiggle the toes. How flat can you get your toes? If you're against the wall, you might even, here's another modification. You could have your back heel against the wall and be like this, or figure out how you might be like this, okay? So you still have, you're touching the wall, so you could see if you can figure it out on the chair. Okay, so this is still a wonderful balance pose. So torso is facing forward, front knee, which is now your right leg, right knee is bent. Back knee is soft, even though it wants to lock. Look forward to the right thumb. You can bend a little bit more if you like. Feels a real good stretch to me in the groin area. Relax the shoulders. With every exhale, see if you can relax the shoulders a little bit more. And we'll do the thunder. So your right arm, forearm goes on the thigh. Left arm comes forward. And feel that lovely stretch of your left side. And then left arm goes back to the left calf. Right arm comes up, look up at the ceiling. Nice big breath. And 3 more. And back. And exhale forward. You can do this in a chair. And back. And one more time. And up. Heel, toe. Shake out. Feel your body. All right, so let's just rest because we're going to do warrior 3. So rest yourself. Feel yourself in your best standing mountain pose against the wall or not. Maybe you want to sit now. That's fine. Just rest, feel your heartbeat. Relax your body a little bit. Good for the muscles too, and the brain to have a rest and absorb what just happened. Okay, so we're going to use the back of the chair or the wall if you want to. And we'll do this so you can see. Warrior 3 is on one leg with 2 arms out and the other leg out. So we're going to have the hands on the, and I'll do it against the wall to show you first. Okay, so my right hip is against the wall. Okay, what we're going to do is, and maybe you need the chair too. All right, so I'm figuring this out because I do it. So knees are soft. I'm facing this way. I'm going to start with my left leg going back. So my right arm is down and I'm against the wall. It feels very nice actually to do it this way. And if you can, when you can, tilt your body so you're looking forward. And if you can, which is going to be hard for me too, so I'm going to hold on to the chair as I lift up the outside, the same leg at the arm as the leg is out. So that's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. Okay? And that feels really good. Oh my goodness. That felt really, really good to me. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. I'm using my chair and the wall. Now, my left hip is against the wall. I'm looking toward the left. My left hand is going to hold the chair. My left knee is soft. So I just have to be careful of my table there. So I've lifted my leg, my right leg, and I'm going to lift my right arm and tilt my body. So if you could, if you can, see if you can touch the wall with that same arm, same side as the leg that's up. And I certainly need the chair for this, but it feels very good, this whole opening. And then bring everything down. Be careful if you have anything nearby. All right. So I'm sweating pretty good at the moment. All right. So I think we will just sit. Notice for yourself. How are you feeling? I wore myself out here. So my legs are in front of the chair. My knees are soft. I'm going to bring, you should bring your, if you want to, your left foot back, left leg pointing to the left, toes are pointing to the left, right foot is in a plie. You're holding your balance pole. You're feeling the chair against your back leg. Take a breath and start to slide down. Of course, use the chair when you need it. Come into the chair gently and mindfully. So I don't have my pillow, but I'm sitting in the middle of the chair. I'm seeing my toes in front of my knees. Toes are slightly pigeon-toed. And feel your body. How are you feeling? We did a lot of hard moves today. The three warrior poses are wonderful for balance, wonderful for general health and strength. So I want you to know those. Very important in yoga. Okay, so we're sitting up straight and tall as we can be. Feel your body, feel your joints, check how you're feeling. So we'll work on the ankle and knee joints. So hold on to your chair seat, roll the shoulders up and back. So you've really opened up your chest. Take a few breaths through the nose. Hopefully you keep breathing through your nose. Very good for you. Check your face. Try to relax your face. Close the eyes if you can. So lift up your right leg. Start to make your ankle rolls with the chalk on your big toe on the chalkboard. And then four in the other direction. So nothing else is moving. If you put your fingers on your thigh, on your right thigh, you can feel the muscles working, but nothing else is moving except your ankle. You're trying to tire the ankle. Okay, other side. So we're of course not locking the leg. And we're starting to make the circles, trying to tire. So you're going slowly. When you're watching TV or listening to music, maybe you want to do this sometimes. You're making the biggest circles you can with the chalk on the big toe. And then relax. The feet, feel your ankles. They're tired. Stamp out a little bit. They're tired. That's good. It worked. Okay, we're going to lift up the left leg, your right leg. Interlace the fingers under the thigh. Flex the foot. Knee is going to stay exactly where it is in space. You're going around the finger paint with your heel 4 times and then 4 times other direction. Feel what's going on. I can feel my abs working on this. Okay, relax. Nice big breath. Other side. Interlace. See if you can rethread the fingers. Other fingers are on top. Knee is soft. Shoulders back and down. Engage the abs. Start to make your circles. Finger paint is on the heels. And other way. Nice. You've worked muscles around your knees. Very good for your knees. All right. So we're going to sit back. We try to be as straight and tall and aligned as you can be. Come into a mudra, seal of energy. I've also heard this kind of mudra called wisdom We always would like more wisdom. So make your wisdom mudra. Backs of the hands are against on the quads. Shoulders are back and down. Really open up the chest. Beacon of light is your sternum. And we will have 1 minute of relaxation and joy. Look down. Let's rub our palms together. Cup your hands around your eyes. Open the eyes gingerly. See the daylight between your finger joints. Let's let the fingers go down the eyelids, down the cheekbones, lips, jaws. Bring your arms around, look up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Slowly bring the thumbs down to heart center. Feel the beating of your own heart. And we'll say namaste to our Zoom yoga community. Look down and with loving kindness, say namaste to yourself. Be as caregiving to yourself as possible. And I will say, I hope you're feeling better when you leave than when you came. Namaste.